Hello, hello. Can you guys see me? I think we've gone live. Yoo-hoo! I'm going to put on my glasses and look down here. I have my computer. That's where I can see the chat. Hello, hello. Okay, all right. 1 second. You can't see me. Oh, I have this advertisement coming on. I don't know why. That's really annoying. Okay. Yes, beautiful. I think we are here and we are live. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy birthday. Wow. Thank you for all the beautiful birthday wishes. You know, I wanted to have the best day today. I wanted to spend the day what I love doing most, and I realized I want to go live and talk to you guys. I want to go live. I want to be here on my YouTube channel for one of the things I love doing most. So does that tell you about how much I love this channel? I love you guys. I love all this work, and it's just, I'm very happy today. Very happy. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, dope. Many blessings. Thank you. Yoo-hoo. Lionsgate birthday. Any other August babies here? Any other August babies? You know, you don't have to be born in August or on the Lionsgate day to tap into the energies, right? That's the cool thing about it. Thank you. Thank you so much. No filters today, no filters. Okay, you can't go live and do the filters, so it's just like, that's that's just me right here on my birthday here. Thank you so much. So, you know, you can always tap into each energy as it comes. That's the beauty of it. So if you want to tap into the lion energy, the lion's gate energy, you can do it and take it on and really let it move through you. And that's the beautiful thing about it, right? Thank you so much. Oh, we have many people here. 44 people in the chat room. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you, Maria, Maduri, Melv. Red matches my passion. You mean the glasses or the lipstick? Thank you. Beth and Patricia. I am Etha. Oh, good name there. Maria. Who else is here? Oh, so many people. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Emerald. Okay. Keith. Dina. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Orphan, you're here too. Thank you. Barbsy's Net. Thank you, you guys, for always commenting. So the first thing I want to say, thank you so much for being part of my journey, right? I love you guys a lot. Like, I'm really, really happy to have all of you coming with me on this journey of transformation, because the transformation is happening every day. And since I started this channel, truly the beginning of the year, right, January 1st, so much has happened. I've grown and changed, and you guys have grown and changed together with me. So I think that's so awesome. So thank you very much for being here. And those of you who've recently joined, a lot of people have joined recently. I hope some of you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm always so happy to read your comments. I read every comment. I take it in, even if I don't answer every comment. Yeah, I think this is an awesome community we've created. And you know, we have to do it. We can't do it alone. This ascension process, this awakening process is intense, right? It's, yeah, absolutely. You're a starseed, mom. Mwah! It's so intense, this journey, and there's so many ups and downs and so much happening. So you have to find a community and you have to be connected. We have to all be connected to help each other. You have helped me so much. You have brought me so many insights. And specifically, all the readings that you do with me, the private readings, every time I go into the Akashic records and I learn something about you, for you, my mind expands. So most of the things that I'm learning is through all of you, collectively and individually, right? So I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. Happy birthday is still coming through. Hello, good afternoon, TJ Starboy. Hello. Rosemary. Shashi. Hello, Shashi. New here. Hello. Beautiful. Rachel. Samya. Oh, we're getting a little alien face there too. Yeah, today is gonna be Soul Starseed live stream day. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. First of all, if you have any questions, my eyes are watering a little bit. It's so hot outside and the sun is like right there. So it's actually behind the umbrella, but it's bright. So my eyes tend to water a little bit. but I have to be outside because it's so beautiful. So first of all, I want to answer questions. If you have questions, especially those of you who have been to some of my workshops. I've recently put out workshops. Most of you are probably there. Have you joined the Cosmic Academy? I put out a clearing workshop to clear your karma, and I'm putting out meditations. I'm putting out a lot of stuff in the future as well. So I want you guys to really, not just, sit and watch the videos, which is beautiful, but I want you to also be part of the transformational process, right? Of purging the karma, of opening your perceptions, of knowing who you are at soul level, right? So do you have questions? Let's do answering some questions. And then, look what I have here. I got this, and look, I got this. And we're going to pick one person and do a complete Akashic Records Starseed reading live right here, so you guys know how I do it. So you don't think, oh, she's just kind of like floating around the ether and just telling us anything. No, there is a system and method to this work. And it's really important, this work. So that's why I want to demonstrate this work for you. So here we go. Let's see. I always have to look right here because it's too small on the screen. My little old eyes can't read it. Looking good and shiny. The event gonna happen soon. Ah, the event. Well. Let's talk about that first of all. Adam. Okay. Activation, the event. So this is how I personally see it. The event is not one big singular explosion that we all perceive at the same time. That's the message that I got. Each of us is on our spiritual journey at a different stage. Okay. So the awakening, the changing timelines to the 5D timeline, the raising of our vibration individually and collectively, that's all happening, first of all, for each person separately. And over a span of time, the event, I think, is happening over a span of, I don't know how much time, but I believe it's happening over the span of a few generations. So the thing with the timelines is a bit complicated. Each one of us is on a separate timeline. And as we go through our awakening journey individually, we start to shift to a different timeline where we perceive things differently, where we actually start living in a different reality than the one we were in before. That's why you can have two neighbors. One is living hell, like the government is oppressing us and there's no money and there's war and there's everything. The next neighbor who's starting to ascend, who's jumping on a different timeline, doesn't perceive it that way. Starts perceiving good things, starts perceiving all the positive things happening, starts to live a different kind of lifeline, timeline. And at some point, those two people will be in completely different realities and they will fade out of each other's lives. That's how I see it, right? That's why I believe the old timeline, the 3D timeline, to make it more simple, there's multiple timelines, but to make it simple, the old 3D timeline is still going to continue. A lot of people are still going to live there and it might get more chaotic, but us who are ascending, going onto a different timeline, will perceive and will actually live in a different world where different things happen. And where do you want to be? You want to be here. And then when we leave and are born in our next life, then we come into a different timeline from the beginning. We come into the 5D. That's how I think it's going to happen, right? So does that make sense? Does that make sense? So I don't think the event it's not happening in our lifetime. I guess the event, no, the event is happening now over a period of time. Okay, Mintakan, yes, the event is happening and it's not a singular event. That's what I'm trying to explain. I know some people might see it differently, and in a lot of forums, I've seen people say, you promised us the event. There's these forums, right, where they say, the event is going to happen now, it's going to happen now. And they're saying, we've been waiting for the event, nothing's happening. They're starting to get discouraged. But you have to activate the event for yourself, personally, in your life, by doing your work, by jumping on that timeline. So the event is a long-term event. How long has this earth existed and the universe existed, right? The event is basically the changing from our three-dimensional reality to a higher dimensional reality. It's an evolutionary jump of souls, right? So that's basically what happens. It's like the density that we are in, we are changing. The earth is changing. We are changing into a higher density where we will become higher vibrational beings that are more enlightened, that are lighter, that have a better connection to spirit, that have a different DNA. Does that make sense? Do you guys agree? The ascension from 3D to 5D. Right, that's the simple way to put it. So it's not like this. Maybe if you look at it from a universal standpoint of billions of years, the event is 1 second. But from our human lives that are so short, it's going to be several lifetimes. And I am in the event right now. Are you? I feel I am. My life and my world is changing and expanding and getting so much more beautiful and light and better every single day. So I feel that I am on that higher timeline. I'm moving towards it. I am in the process of eventing, right? Does that make sense? Okay, so that's how it is. So the Starseed awakening process is not going to happen at one point in time either. Every single Starseed, and you know, if you're here, 99.9% you are a Starseed. Like, I've never had a client come to me in a personal reading who's not a Starseed. Like, non-Starseeds are just not really attracted to this type of material, right? And you know, there's over 50% Starseeds walking on the planet today anyways, right? Have you seen the numbers that I've doused? Over 50% of the human beings walking on the planet today are Starseeds, are souls who were born somewhere else first in their incarnational cycles and then decided to come to Earth to incarnate here, right? So that's how it is. What is your Starseed mission? Okay, well, you're all saying, I want to know. So first of all, I want to answer a few more questions, then we'll get into the reading, okay? But I can only do the reading for one of you, and I'll tell you how I'm going to choose in a minute, okay? So let's see, the 144,000. Yes, I know, I've seen it. I don't really know what they are. I haven't seen it in my visions. I haven't gone deeper. I think it's most likely what I got, a select number of people with a specific mission that are Starseeds, right? So I can't answer that question very well because it just hasn't come up for me, and I haven't gone into that. Because for me, I can tell you right here, like, this is what I found, like, when I made a video a little while ago. I found that there are, let me see if I can get the number for you, 34% Starseeds right now walking on the Earth from outside of our solar system. 18% Starseeds from inside of our solar system, okay? So that's already over 50%. And 45% Earthlings that are walking here. So souls that have been incarnated first on Earth that didn't incarnate first on other planets, okay? That's what I got. And 2% of souls who are Earthlings who jumped from the second to the third density, who jumped from animal consciousness to human consciousness, who didn't go through the whole evolutionary process, right? So that's what I got. So I feel that it's more than 144,000. I think that number applies to a specific subject matter. So I feel that all Starseeds right now at this point in time are awakening, and all Starseeds right now want to help the Earth ascend and are here to be part of that, right? So that's what I feel. How many Draconians? Let me see if do I have Draco here? No, I don't have it. I don't have it here. It's quite a few Draconians, right? I mean, too many. A video on Draconians coming soon. But the biggest soul group is Sirius and the Pleiades, right? So, yes, everyone. The thing is, Mintaka in your dreams, yes. Can you be the one? Seeing the one, like in the Matrix? Well, I don't think there is only one, the one. We are all very, very important and on our own important mission here, right? So I don't think there is the one. I think we are a collective of beings that decided to come here to help the earth ascend. One single person can't do it. I think we are evolved from the thought that there has to be one savior for us all. We are all playing a really important part. You are all important. Each one of you is so important. Every one of you is important to come to yourself, to know who you are at soul level, so you can be part of the enlightening, so you can be part of uplifting the rest of the world, right? We are all really, really important. So you think you're a Syrian, Pleiadian, connection to Sirius, Lita. Yes. And the interesting thing is, the different dimensions, okay, the interesting thing is that a lot of us are from one, we were mostly born on one planet, right? Our soul came down through the ether and decided, where do I match? Where do I want to go? Where do I want to incarnate? And then our soul incarnated on one planet first and did incarnational cycles. It could have been Sirius, the Pleiades, Mintaka. Mintaka is that beautiful water world in Orion. One of you asked that. Mintaka is the planet of light. Mintaka's, I would say, matrix codes is what actually seeded Earth, right? So our soul incarnated in our first incarnational cycle on one planet, and then sometimes we went to another planet, and then we came to Earth. But the interesting thing is this information is very complex, right? And a lot of people say we are all multidimensional beings, even the Earthlings. It's true, because if you want to go deeper and deeper and deeper, it's a little bit mind-blowing. I try to kind of keep it at a level that our human brain can understand it. If you imagine we are one soul, but we have, as we go up in the dimensions into the 5th, 6th, 7th, we kind of start becoming more one with all, and we incorporate many souls into a big oversoul. That's us too. So our oversoul splits into smaller souls as we go down in the dimensions again. We are one of them, and part of your oversoul may have incarnated in all the other planets. So even if you as a singular soul incarnated first on Earth, your oversoul parts are multidimensional, right? So it's like this theme of being a starseed, there's so much and it's so immense, and it can get kind of confusing, right? So how many percent are from Andromeda? You know, I wrote all this down when I dowsed it and visualized it. I don't have it all here right now. I only have this. No, I don't have it. In the next live stream, I'll bring that piece of paper, okay? Andromeda is not that big, but there is quite a few. There is quite a few. Twin flames. Oh my goodness. I made a video about the twin flames, okay? We feel trapped in this body. I am from Andromeda. Mintaka, water everywhere, very light energy. Yes. I'm sure you have reincarnated many times. Listen, mostly all of you have reincarnated many times. Okay, so let's slowly start. When is the next live stream? You guys! I don't know yet. By the way, I'm getting red because it's really hot here. This is my, gotta cool myself off. It's after 1 and it's getting very hot outside, so I'll be getting redder and redder as the live stream goes on. Lemon water with pomegranate juice. Very good stuff. So, let me give you a frame of reference, okay? Starseeds have empath traits. Most of them, yes, absolutely. Soul's connection with the lion beings, yes. A lot of us have connection to the lion beings because they are protective and they are coming here to help a lot of us, right? Thank you. Fun ideas for my birthday. Yeah, actually my fiance is taking me on a surprise dinner. I don't know where, who, and what. So that's going to be pretty cool. So, as a frame of reference, just for the interest. So, I'm going to take my own example and then we're going to do one of yours, okay? I was first incarnated in the Pleiades, where I lived 48 lifetimes, which is very short. Usually an incarnational cycle on a planet is 2 to 5 to 600 lifetimes, okay? Because usually our soul chooses to incarnate somewhere and learn specific lessons. We want to experience all different eras of that planet. Planets go through different eras, civilizations like we here on Earth, right? So usually a a soul incarnates more often than I did in the Pleiades, because we want to experience everything. And when I work with you, when I work with clients, I usually find every soul has lived here 100, 200, 300, 400 lifetimes. That's you as well. Most of you have. And most of you have incarnated on Lemuria, Mu, right? That old continent. In Atlantis, with the Egyptians, in the Chinese culture, with the Greeks, all the old cultures, because our souls are curious, right? Imagine that, if you're a starseed coming from there, it's just like if you're someone who wants to travel to a new country, you're not just going to go to one boring city and stay there. You want to travel all over. And if you're a starseed coming to Earth, you're like, I want to experience all of this. I want to see Egypt. I want to see Atlantis. I want to live all this. I want to experience everything. So that's usually what happens, right? We don't know yet who's getting a free reading. I haven't disclosed yet how we're going to do it. Anyways, so you can imagine that. So most of you will connect with Atlantis, Lemuria, Egypt, especially those are very interesting high civilizations, right? So most of you have lived in all these civilizations and have lived lives in the most interesting places and times. Just like like I said, if you're traveling, you want to go to the most interesting places that there are in that country you're going to, right? So that's what happens. And I lived only 48 lives in the Pleiades. Then after the Pleiades, I thought, okay, let's see where do I want to go now? Then I went and lived on Arcturus, 94 lives. So twice the amount of lives than in the Pleiades, right? So I'm actually a Pleiadian Arcturian starseed, right? Then I came to Earth, and here I have lived 205 lives. 205, that's what I found out, right? So that's actually not a lot. And I always thought, why isn't it a lot? Usually an incarnational cycle is longer. Then I found out recently that I'm a blueprint deliverer soul, right? Blueprinters are the ones, they're kind of like the hands of creation. There's a lot of blueprinters here who have a higher mission and purpose. A blueprint deliverer is one who wants to deliver the divine matrix to other people so they can wake up and become their best selves. That's what I do, so it made sense. And the blueprinters usually don't go into whole incarnational cycles. Blueprinters live on many different planets in different places to do their work, right? So I recently found that out, so I'm thinking, I must have lived in more planets, on more places. And, so everything is expanding, and the information that you get is perfect and right for you in the moment. You can't know everything right now. This is tough. This is tough, you guys. That's so funny. I gotta show it. It's funny. Yeah. Evolution is eternal. Love a reading. I've helped you tremendous. Thank you so much. I left out my Pleiadian time. Not as strong for me. I'm way old. Haha. I'm a lot older than you. Karen, you're older than me. Yes, you are. That's true. Karen, yeah. A lot of people here who've had readings. The Popgeist. You're tricked into coming here. I don't think so. Most of you not. Some of you, a very small percentage, yes. Most of us choose. We can actually choose. The thing is, as above, so below. Think of the Earth. When people travel from one country to the next, do most people choose? Yes. Are some taken as prisoners, refugees? Do they have to? Yes. The same thing happens here, right? Many Mintakans came here as refugees. Many Hadarans came here as refugees because they were thrown out. Their planet didn't work anymore. There was war, there was trouble. So they had to find another place to incarnate, so they came here, right? So it's the same, that some starseeds came here because they had to. Other starseeds, most other ones, chose to come here in their incarnational cycles, right? Can we choose our next life? Yes. If you're here, yes. There is a certain level up to where incarnation is automatic at lower densities, where we don't have that much power over it. But there comes a time where we are more aware as souls, then we choose our next life. We don't have a completely open choice, but we do have choice depending on our past life karma, on our mission. It's not 100% open. It is a little bit limited, but we can choose it, and we can choose not to. Hadar, yes, Hadar is I've had so many Hadarans. Hadar is the planet of love, and it's an incredible story. I'm going to make a video about it because the Hadarans are here mostly as refugees or slaves, right? And it has to do with the draconian invasion of Hadar. I'm just thinking if someone came here right now who had nothing to do with this stuff, they would think, you guys are all crazy. Who gives us our mission? We choose our mission through the journey of our soul. We choose our mission 100%. Let's see. A couple more questions here. Are there monkey ETs? Well, I don't know. I haven't seen them. Perhaps there are. There are so many different life forms out there. I don't know all of them, right? How can you know from which planet you are? That is the question. That is the question, huh? That is part of you figuring out who you are at soul level, and that's a long journey, or you can get a reading, right? Either you start doing meditation, you start really delving deep into who you are at soul level, going deeper and deeper and deeper, doing visualization, then you can find out, or you can take a shortcut and get a reading to find out, okay? Why is it so hard to find our purpose? Oh yeah, it is so hard. It is so hard. Andromeda, I'm going to make one. Yeah, for sure. Well, the problem is that when we are born, as soon as we go through that birth canal, instant amnesia. We forget everything. That's how it works right now. In 5D, it's going to be different. But as soon as we are born, we get the birth amnesia. We forget who we are. We forget what our mission, our purpose is, and we have to learn it all again. We have to try to figure that out without remembering through our own personal work. And it's really hard. I know it's hard. But you can heal, know your purpose, your mission. You can do everything by just doing your spiritual work. That's all. Everything requires work. Everything in life. If you just sit there and ask, oh, please come upon me, knowing it's not going to work. You have to do your work. You have to do your questing. I wasn't born completely psychic. I wasn't. I'm not a 6th generation psychic, my loves. I'm not. I'm just a normal person, right? That had to go through questing and questioning and learning modalities and doing everything, working, wanting, seeking, until I got to this level where now it's easy. The information comes easy, right? My birthday is today. So, blueprint changer, good for you. Oh yes, blueprint changer, yes. So, how can you become more psychic if you're scared? Well, that's part of the journey. And I would say always connecting to your divine angels and guides that feel good and safe. That really, really is good, because that takes away the fear. Connecting with someone who you trust. And I think archangels are pretty much, the highest vibrational beings that there are. Archangels for me are like, there's no question. Archangels are 100% good, 100% positive. And if you connect to archangelic energy, it's just so pure, so beautiful. The fear goes away, right? If you think, oh, spirit guides, how do I know if they're good or bad, this and that. But with the archangels, you can't go wrong. So I would start with calling in the archangels, meditating with the archangels, and that will help you, right? Am I into the truth? Into the truth? Well, of course, we're always into the truth. Visions are cool. Yeah. A blue galactic hand. Okay. Are we ready to choose someone? So this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to do a full-on dive into the Akashic records with one of you. All right. Just to see how I do this. Look, I've got past life reading, earth and stars, right? I have this, I develop the forms, I do dowsing, I have strict protocols. I do this work properly. It's not just like, oh, what comes to me? I do it properly. I learned this with Andrea Hess, Soul Realignment. I've done a lot of study throughout my life, but that is what really taught me how to go in, how to douse, and then I took it further from there. Then I opened up that modality, took all the different things to do what I'm doing now, okay? So it's like, to do this work, you have to be very, very dedicated. But if any of you want to learn how to do this, any of you can, and all of you can, right? I came from just being normal to working to being like full on open psychic when I ask, when I go there, and you can too, right? I wasn't really, I felt totally unpsychic up to 10 years ago. Like I didn't ever think I could do this, but I'm doing it, so we can all do it. So I'm sorry, I know everybody wants to be part of this. Okay, you can learn how to do it. I'll put a link afterwards down below to start if you want to learn how to read the Akashic records, know your starseed origin, know who you are at soul level, dive deep, open your third eye. I think the best the best modality to learn is through Andrea Hess Soul Realignment. I'll put the link in, and from there it just really gets you going really well. So I'm going to do it like this. So those of you who have not had a starseed reading from me, obviously, right? Those who have not had a starseed reading, what I need is this. I need your, but don't type it in here because, okay, you don't want everyone else to know. I need, and I'm going to write it down as soon as I get it. I need your full name now, full name at birth, birth date, place of birth, and maybe a picture of you, but not necessarily. And I need you to send me an email with that right now. In the first email that I get, I'll do the reading. My email is in the description box below. empressofwands@gmail.com. So if you can, if you've got a little typing thing on your phone or something ready, then I'm going to check my email in a minute. Please give me that, the first complete information I have. I will do a reading right now. I will take you through the whole process from how I access the records to how I dowse, how I do everything, okay? Because I want to be transparent with you. And those who don't get it, maybe you can book a reading with me, even though I'm pretty full right now, but you know. Okay, so empressofwands@gmail.com. The first email I get in here, I will do the reading for you. Right here live. Never mind, you're slow. My angels do your emails. And the Ramadan Orion Pleiades. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. I'm not doing cards today though, right? Madhuri. That's for the tarot. I used to do live tarot. Okay, let's see if anyone has sent me an email. Nobody yet. Let's see. Refresh. Aha. Okay. Oh no, those are old emails. No email yet? You guys still have a chance? Let's see. Client conversations. I have my email right here. empressofwands@gmail.com. Okay? Please. Ha! I got one. I got one. The first one. Oh, you're all sending me emails. Okay, stop sending me emails. That's it. I've got someone. Anissa Blanchard. Anissa Blanchard, you're the first one. 21/11/1997, Lausanne, Switzerland. Envoyer de mon iPhone. Okay, let's see. Do I have Anissa Blanchard? Okay, so Anissa. 21/11. Okay, let me write it down. Sorry, you guys, if it wasn't you. Sorry. Hurry up, guys, hurry up. Me. Okay, let's see. So, let me write it down. Okay, so I hope it's not too boring for you guys. It's not going to go really fast. I am going to, let me see, where is this? Here it is. I'm going to write it down on my sheet. So, let me see. And the thing is, I can't always access everybody's records. So this might not work, and then you might still be in the running, right? So some 20%, no, 5% of everyone who comes to me, I cannot read their records. So you sent it to me. Okay, so Anissa, are you there? Anissa. Anissa is a lucky one. Anissa Blanchard. Anissa, is this your name now and at birth? Full name now and at birth, is it? So, let me see. Date of birth, the 21st of November. Okay, I'm going to keep the other stuff still. I'm not going to tell you guys. Okay. Or did I already say it out loud? I'm sorry, Anissa. Forget what I said before. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can catch you in the records here. I'm going back to the chat now. Where are you, Anissa? Anissa, where are you? Where is the email? Okay. Anissa, can you say, it's me, Anissa? Did you write me your name at birth and now? Did you? Yes. Lineax 888. Okay, good. That's you. Okay. We are you. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get you in the Akashic Records. Are you ready? So you guys can actually go with me. All right, let me see what else I have here. Oh, okay. All right, so let's do this. Maybe we have time for a second one. I'll try to be fast. So this is how I do it, guys. Of course, I've learned this. I've had an initiation, all the process, but bear with me and see. This is how I do it, okay? I'm going to do the whole process with you. I have my little singing bowl. So maybe you can access the records with me. Let's try it. Okay. Couple deep breaths, you guys. I'll take you through my visualization, which is funny. Okay. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. Please create a safe space for me to do this work. Thank you. Now I'm visualizing myself walking right over there to the garden gate. And there's a glass elevator. This is the fast version. This is the quick version. I usually fly up on a bird, but this is the quick version. There's an elevator, and Leo the cat's on my shoulder. I take him with me. The elevator is at 3, third dimension. Elevator door opens. I go in. I press the 5 button, 5th dimension. And I start moving up in the elevator, and I look. The earth is getting further and further away, and I'm going up and up and up and up. And I'm there. It happens fast for me because I've done this so many times. Ding! The 5 button lights up. Okay. The door opens and I'm out. And everything's different. I'm in the 5th dimension. I see the stars. I see the universe. I see our solar system there. And I walk out into this shimmering platform. And there is a little filing cabinet. There's a filing cabinet, okay? An old-fashioned filing cabinet. And I look, and Leo goes like this with his paw. And I see a file with a name on it, Anissa Blanchard. Okay? There's the file. Take the file out. Now I go over there and look, and now this big library starts forming in the ether. Big, big marble pillars, big echoing halls. High ceiling. It just appears, and I walk in, and there's Gandalf, my gatekeeper, Arcturian spirit guide, Gandalf. Thank you. He's ready. My second Akashic record spirit guide, Ananda, Alpha Centauri, dark blue. He makes sure he keeps me on the right path. Thank you, Ananda. Third Akashic spirit guide, Red Rose, Mintaka, third eye, who helps me perceive my senses. Thank you. Fourth Akashic spirit guide is Captain, my Pleiadian captain, who helps me journey through space and time to go where I need to go. All 4 of them are there. Now I call in my personal team of spirit guides. I call in Aslan, my lion being spirit guide. Thank you. He is a blueprint originator. I call in my second blueprint originator spirit guide, Yoda. Yoda. Yeah, Yoda from Star Wars. You see, I'm very mythical. They showed themselves to me in mythical form. They're all there. They're ready. I have the file in my hand. I sit down. Are you guys still there? Still with me? Are you with me? Process number 1, that's how I get there. Okay. All right. Gandalf is behind me. Thank you. Okay. So, we're there. What do I do now? Now there's a little computer there. You know the Matrix, where this person is inside typing on a computer with like the red letters? Those old computers where we go tick, 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 and the red letters would come up. You know those? So I type in the name at birth. I'm doing it now. Name now. Date of birth. Place of birth. Enter. And a record comes down from the sides of the library, like a kind of a hologram, and opens up. Now I ask, do I locate the soul in the Akashic records? Yes. Do I have the soul confused with any other soul, dead or alive? No. Is this client mono-souled? Yes. One soul in one body in this lifetime? Yes. Got to ask, sometimes it's not the case. Are there any blocks to truth? No. Shell, changeling, LPI, anything, any blocks to truth at all? Is this soul a positive soul? Anissa, you're in. You're a positive soul. Yes! I didn't doubt it. Now, if the soul is negative, I can't read. I can't read for negative souls. It's just adios, goodbye. No, it's not going to happen. All right. So there we go. That's number one. And when I ask the question, it comes into my mind before the pendulum swings. All right. I've done this so many times. That's how I really developed my clear cognizance. The knowing comes and the pendulum confirms for accuracy. So Anissa, you're good to go. So let's see. Soul group of origin. Let's see. Okay, let's see. When I see a picture, I can tell, but I don't have one. So let's see what comes. Anissa, so we're here with Anissa, yes. Are we ready to go? Yes. Is Anissa seeking assistance? Yes. Are we here in divine love, light, and truth? Yes, we are. Okay, let's go. Anissa. Earth, Mars, Maldek. You're not an earther soul, no. Mintaka, Polaris, Pleiades. Procyon, Sirius, Arcturus. Spica, Vega, Nihil, Parallel. Alpha Centauri, Hadar, Draco, Mission Realm. Okay. I had an inkling what she is. Let's see if I was right. Alpha Centauri. Hadar. 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 Draco. Mission Realm. Oh my goodness. Anissa, you're a beautiful Hadaran soul. I thought either Mintaka or Hadar. That's what came in. Hadar. So, Hadar. Beautiful. I got the shivers of confirmation. So, Hadar is a planet of unconditional love. I haven't made a video on it yet. It's a planet where the souls lived with absolute positivity and love, no negativity there. It was like a paradise. When I see Hadar, when I go there, Hadar is always like the first thing I saw when I first went there in my visions was beautiful forest, a river flowing, and nymphs sitting there, nymphs, you know, just like brushing their hair and full of love, loving each other, and love is completely open there, right? Hadar is a place where there's no conditions like here, there's no strict rules, people love each other because they have love, and that's all that matters. Does that resonate, Anissa? And Hadaran souls came here to teach Earth to be unconditional in their love. Nowadays, a lot of Hadarans are the ones who are a little bit different, are the ones who love in a way that's not conventional, right? A lot. Maybe they are, you know, love the same sex, not necessarily. Maybe they are, you know, any kind of trance type person. Sometimes they love many people at the same time, or not always, but I'm just giving some examples, right? And they have so much love. So much love. Hadarans are just creatures of love, and they don't understand why others don't love, and they open themselves up, and they don't have any boundaries, and they can always get themselves into trouble because of love. All right? So it's like the Hadarans. It's like my sister's a Hadaran, and she always calls me because she gets herself in a pickle because of love. She says, oh, guess what? I have another complication to do with love. So that's Hadar. So you're Hadaran soul. So let's just see. I want some more details. Let's see. Do you have a secondary soul group of origin? Did you live anywhere else before Earth? No. Now, Hadar has a very specific history. I'm going to tell you a little bit because I need to make a video. Hadar is that planet that was overtaken by the Draconians. Yes. So Hadar doesn't exist anymore like it is. It's not inhabitable. And all the Hadaran souls either had to flee, and many came here because they had to go. They couldn't live there anymore, or they were taken as slaves and taken here to Earth by the Draconians. And I have a lot of clients who come to me who are Hadaran souls. Those of you who are watching, you know, who are tormented, who have difficult lives, who have negative influence. It's because of that draconian collective trauma of Hadar. The collective trauma, right? So let's see if you came as a refugee, as a free person, or as a slave. Can you guys feel it? Like, this is real. This is real, guys. I'm feeling it. I'm like, huh, okay. Let me see if I get a vision for you. All right, Anissa, Hadar. I see a vision that you were running. You were running away from the Draconians. You were running and hiding. Okay, I have to douse it. I'm not seeing the clear picture of, I just see a lot of stuff going on at that time, all right? The problem is the Hadarans made friends with the Alpha Centaurians who are close by as a star system, and they visited each other and they loved each other a lot, and the Draconians came and disguised themselves as Alpha Centaurians, and that's how they tricked the Hadarans. And the Hadarans were such innocent, beautiful beings. It's such a shame. I want to cry when I think of that. Okay, so let's see. There is a lot of Hadaran souls. Yeah, there are. They don't have anywhere else to live right now, right? They had to disperse themselves over the universe. But we're still here with Anissa. So did you come as a slave? No, thank goodness. Okay, she got away. I thought, as a refugee, yeah, you got away. Anissa, you got away. You came here as a refugee. All right. So, yes. Refugee. Let's see how many lives you lived on Hadar. Oh, I'm getting low battery, guys. Okay, still have a bit of time to go. How many lifetimes did she live on? Give me a number. 360. Is 367 correct? 367. Okay. See, that's clear cognizance. I ask something and the numbers come. 367 lifetimes on Hadar. Let's write that down for you. Hadar, 367 lifetimes, and then you had to leave. Secondary soul group of origin, no. Okay, let's see for you. Are you a blueprinter soul? No. Are you an elder council member soul? Elder council member. Okay. Anissa, you're an elder council member. That means you have a higher mission and purpose here. You're part of a council. The Hadaran souls are often part of a council to help others who went through the same kind of trauma. It's kind of like you join the UN and help the refugees, right? As above, so below. There's a lot of parallels. So yeah, you are an elder council member. I'm writing all this down, okay? Elder council member with a higher purpose and mission here. Did you know that, Anissa? You're so young. Oh my goodness. You're finding all this out now. Okay, so let's see. 367 lives on Hadar. How many lives on Earth? Let's see. Give me a number here. 128 lives. Ooh, 128 lives. That's not a lot. 128 lives on Earth. That was correct. 128 lives on Earth. Okay, so let's look at your divine gift. This is really important. All this stuff you get in a reading with me. So, what a blessing. What are you supposed to do? Figure out what your what your counsel is. It's a process. You don't have to know it all today, okay? And knowing all this helps you in the search of your soul purpose. So let's see, what is your divine gift? Let's see. First divine gift for you. Okay, your divine gift is divine power. Divine power. I thought it was something else, but it's divine power. Divine power, I'm divine power too. Divine power means you trained in the archangelic realm of Archangel Camiel, right? Look it up, Camiel. Divine power are people who are fast, who manifest quickly, who are independent, who hate being told what to do. That's like me, right? You want to keep all your options open. Don't obligate yourself in your life. Hadar and divine power is a bit difficult because Hadarans like to muddle themselves with relationships. Divine power has to be independent in a relationship. So don't give up your independence ever. Always have your own thing going, your own little, your own little income, your own life. Don't meddle, don't put yourself under the thumb of anyone. And you have to make your choices, right? Divine power people want to have everything open to them. So it's very important that you choose one thing and don't try to do everything at the same time. So your divine power. Let's see if you have a second divine gift with a second archangel realm. Is there a second one? Yes. Let's see if is it divine love. I always see the divine love. Divine love is your second one. Okay, so Anissa, you are a person, or your Patreon, your second Patreon is Archangel Raphael, divine love and healing. Okay, so you learned in the realm, these are physical realms where we go and learn with the archangels to get our soul gifts. You learned with Archangel Raphael, and divine love and healing is who you are at soul level 2. All right, so that means divine love and Hadar, that's like, you have the healing touch. When you are present, when you touch someone, you heal them automatically, right? You just have so much love. Like anyone who gets to be around you, anyone who gets to be your client, work with you, be your spouse, they are lucky. They are so lucky. Oh my goodness. You have such a beautiful divine connection here, right? And healing is like anything you do with other people, especially one-on-one, you have the ability of a healer in any which way you want. Okay, so that is you, and that is so beautiful. Wow, what a beautiful soul we have for this, for this one here. So let's see. Let's find out some more things. Secondary God spark. How many spirit guides? More than 4 spirit guides. More than 4. Is it 5 spirit guides? I thought so. You have 5 beautiful spirit guides. Let's see if we can get your main guide to come in. Let's see. Spirit guide team of Anissa, please line up. Spirit guide number 1, spoke spirit guide, please step forward. Female presence. Is it Hadaran? Yeah, Hadaran, I thought so. Beautiful Hadaran spirit guide you have. A very loving presence. Usually our main spirit guide is from our soul group of origin, right? And is it divine love and healing too? Okay, so you have a spirit guide in this lifetime to connect you to your divine love and healing. So this Hadaran spirit guide specialty is also divine love and healing. So if you want to step into a path of healing in any which way, call on the spirit guide. Usually I don't get a name. Let's see if I get one. Anna, okay. Call her Anna for now. Sometimes later another name comes through. So Anna, your Hadaran spirit guide, if you feel lost, if you don't know what to do, visualize a beautiful, very bright, long flowing hair. Beautiful smile, beautiful mouth, beautiful. I'm seeing beautiful, just really divine features and a loving energy, brown, long flowing hair. Everything is flowing. And she reminds me like of Mother Mary for some reason. I don't know why. Just some pictures, some visions, Mother Mary. Type, like, very interesting. Maybe it's like the Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, that complex of lover, mother, divine, female guidance. That's who she is. So that is your main spirit guide for you to call on, right? So that's really, really beautiful. Are you guys liking this reading? Yes, thank you. Okay, my fiance making signs. Okay, so you're loving this. Yes, what's going on here, says Old Soul. I'm doing a Akashic record reading to give back to you guys. All right, so let's channel a past life for you. You want to do that? Let's channel a past life. There's many more things you can find out. So many more other things, like little details, all kinds of stuff. Oh, let's find out one interesting thing. Do you want to know if your soul is male or female at soul level or androgynous? Let's see. What do you think? What do you think you are? Let me know, okay? Anissa, is your soul male or female or androgynous? What do you think? We're talking about spirit guides, IMP, your spirit guide team, who are souls that have incarnated somewhere before, who you chose to help you in this lifetime in spirit form. And starseeds mostly have starseed plus earth spirit guides, okay? So, what was I got distracted. Oh no, I got distracted. Oh, we're gonna, male or female? You'd say androgynous. Let's see if I get, you are androgynous. You are! Androgynous means that your soul incarnated as male and female equally in all your lives, right? I'm androgynous too. I can give you the numbers. I incarnated 102 lifetimes as a woman and 103 lifetimes as a man in all my lives everywhere, right? No, sorry, only on Earth, only on Earth. So you, Anissa, incarnated mostly as men or women equally in your lives. That means androgynous soul. That means equally balanced in the divine feminine and the divine masculine. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right? You too. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's channel a past life. This is the most exciting thing. So a lot of you have had readings. The past life reading Earth and Stars has all this stuff, plus more, plus 3 to 4 channeled past lives. The Starseed readings I had on sale were only this soul information for those of you who, you know, wanted just that. So you guys, I'm pretty booked up, but this is basically what I do in the readings. Okay. No, you don't have to donate anything. No donations needed. Okay, so Anissa, let's go in and channel. And this is the cool part, you guys. See, you guys can come with me. You're here with me in the records. Journey with me. See what you see. Anissa, do you give everybody permission to journey with me into a past life? Do you? I might be doing a second reading, even though the low battery might stop me. So Anissa, please say yes. Do you allow everyone to journey? Do you? Do you guys all want to journey and jump into a past life of Anissa's? Let's do it. I'm also a clinical hypnotherapist, right? I used to do past life regression, life between lives regression, hypnosis. That's what I'm really good at. That's why I know how to do this stuff. That's how I can combine all this. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Now I'm seeing Anissa's past lives on Earth. Let's do past lives on Earth. How many lives was there? 128 lives. I'm seeing her past lives on Earth, all in a row, in a thread, right there in her record. And let's see which one lights up. Which past life do we want to jump in? 28. Is 28, yes, 28. The 28 lifetimes, counting back from today, is that you need to know. That is your most positive, or like the one that you benefit most from right now. So let's jump in. Are you ready, everybody? Okay, are you ready? We're going to take Captain, my Pleiadian spirit guide. She's dressed in green already. Captain Kirk, let's go. So take me by the hand. Captain, everybody else, you're all going with me. We're going to count down from 3 to 1. Then we're going to jump in to a light tunnel. Are you ready? So 3, 2, 1. Going down. We're jumping into the Earth's atmosphere. There's swirling light. We're going through time and space, swirling down through time and space, 28 lifetimes back. We're going down, we're going down. We're going to touch down with our feet in a moment, and touchdown. We're touching down and we're looking down. I'm seeing sandals on my feet. This is you, Anissa, sandals on my feet. I'm looking up. It's a sunny, beautiful day. It's kind of white, shimmering, yellow, white. Okay, let's see where I am. I think this is old Greece or old Rome, something like that. I have sandals, leather sandals. Did you guys get that? I'm seeing kind of buildings, big buildings, and also like lower trees. It's a little bit arid. This is, let's see, let's douse. Is it Greece? Greece, I thought so. Old Greece, 28 lifetimes ago. Is it before Christ? Before the birth of Christ, old Greece. That old culture. Man or woman? Are you a woman? You're a man in this lifetime, I thought so. You're a man and you're walking strong. We're walking strong. We're walking strong. And we have soft skin. We have soft skin. We're wearing like flowing clothes. And we have a heart full of love. And we're in love. And we're a young man in Greece. Oh, we're so in love. Hadar, right? Oh my goodness. I think you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble because you're so good looking. You're a good looking young man, full of love. Like, and by the way, guys, just to tell you something, the Hadarans, right? The Hadarans, they are irresistible. You know those people who are so sweet? They're so sweet. They're so irresistible. They're just like so, you can't resist them. There's no way you can resist them. They're just like, once they have you, you're like, they're so seductive, so sweet. They have the love. They have the love, right? So, Anissa, be aware of your power. I feel that power right now. It's like, I feel that you're just walking through the streets and all the girls are like, oh. And you do like girls in this lifetime because you're a man. Oh my goodness. Oh no. What are we going to see and experience here? Okay. Do we have to make this video X-rated or what? Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. See, so this is, oh, you're strong. And this is a happy lifetime. You're happy and you're strong, but you're very sensitive and you're really sweet. You have that sweetness of the Hadar, and that's so attractive that nobody can resist. And you have all the girls going crazy over you. And you live in this beautiful house. I'm seeing you now at the house. Beautiful garden. And it's like a shady patio in the back, and there are fruit trees. You're not poor. You're like high middle class, I would say. What are you doing in this lifetime? Let's see what your career is. What's your job? I see you working with some clay. All right, working with some clay. And you do have a sweetheart. One sweetheart out of all the thousands of sweethearts surrounding you. Oh yeah, and you're a soulmate, that's why. You know, Anissa, the Hadarans, they have to be in a relationship usually, or they just love. Love is so big. You don't have to be in a relationship, but when you find a relationship, it's like, it's so important that you better choose the right one. Don't ever, listen, Anissa, don't ever choose someone who's half and half, who you're not really convinced, because love is really important for you. And in this lifetime, you're meeting a soulmate, a beautiful, beautiful girl. And I feel that it's the first time you've met in that lifetime. Soulmates are souls that meet each other again and again in different lifetimes and that come together really beautifully. So you are meeting your soulmate and you're so happy and you guys are together and you get married and you have such a happy life. Oh my goodness. This is a fulfilling, a beautiful life. And you know, you can draw on this lifetime. You can really, we're in this lifetime now, and anytime you can come back and draw on anything you want here, the feeling, the confidence, the love, the beauty. You have a beautiful family. You have good parents. But you're not, your career isn't working with clay. You just did that because you love the feel of the clay and modeling things. Ambassador. You were some sort of ambassador for something. You're an ambassador. I think you're an ambassador for human rights. You're doing something about making sure people get paid well. You're working with people for righteousness, okay, of unfairness, of being treated right. Yeah. So that's what you did there. Such a happy lifetime, a beautiful relationship. Yeah, you really, that was a beautiful life. Let me see, what else do I see? Children, oh, you had children too. You had a ton of children. How many do I see? For 6? 5 children. 5 children. Do I see 5? 6? No, 5. 5 children and a dog, perhaps? 5 children. Okay. Yeah. And your wife was freaking beautiful too. So, is that soulmate still around now? Well, let me see if that soulmate is popping up. Is that soulmate incarnated now? No, not incarnated in this lifetime, but that's okay. Hadar can have many, many soulmates, as can we, right? We have many soulmates. We have many soul connections that are beautiful. So as a Hadaran, you mostly have like 5, 6, 7 soulmates around that you incarnate with, and many that you can choose from. So that's really, really cool. So I don't think, listen guys, I don't think I have time for another one because first of all, I'm getting too hot. Do you see me all red? I probably look really horrible here on camera. I can't see myself. Oh, Leo, come on. Do you hear him? Leo's coming. Come on, bugger. Come on. He's sitting on the other chair now. Come on. Come on, bugger. Come on. Come say hi. That's my little cat. So, let me see what else I get for you in this lifetime. I'm just seeing you as an old person with white hair, beard, very, very content and happy about the life that you lived. And you fulfilled your mission and purpose as a council member, fighting for the equality. You had a good life. This is the perfect life for you, right? So that was yours. Wow. So I think I can't do any more. I could go on and on, you know. Oh, low battery is continuing. So let's go back now to the Akashic Records. Thank you so much for this journey back. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, all my Akashic Records guides. Thank you. I think we're going to close the Akashic Records now. Close the Soul Record. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The records are now closed. Got to always close the records. And that was your tiny little reading, Anissa. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. A little late to the party. Okay. Yeah, it's almost the end of the live stream, guys. But that is how I work in the Akashic Records. You see? And that is only the Starseed reading. What I actually am really good at is going deep and looking into all the karma. So I have a whole list of karma I douse through. Then I jump into different lives and see what you did to create that karma. And that's actually the more important part, right? What we just did, jumping into a past life, I do to jump into a past life to see where you have a vow of poverty. If I find a vow of poverty in your record, I say, let's jump in. We jump in, and then I see, for example, I see you as a monk abdicating a vow of poverty, saying, I shall forever be poor. And that's the karmic block that translates to your poor life today, for example, right? So that's how I do the readings. Then I clear it. So you can learn how to channel. Yes, you can. But you have to work at it. And there is a specific course that I did that taught me. And after this, I'll put it in the description box. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Anissa. I think you probably asked more questions, but I had my eyes closed, so I couldn't see it. So much children's. Yes. A lot of children. Yes. Jolie, sorry. I always do this voice. I'm just having fun, okay? I'm having fun. So, okay, so you guys, you threw me a message. Thank you. So guys, all of you who sent me emails with your birth data, I cannot do it now. I wanted to do this one demonstration for you. But if you really want to know this stuff, this is what I do in private readings. Okay, that's what I do. I have a lot of readings right now lined up for about 2 weeks or more, but then I can do other readings too. So if you really want to know this or want to go deep and clear your karma, you can always get a reading, which does cost something, but it's really, really worth it because, you know, knowing who you are at soul level is just amazing. So I have about 8% battery. Do we have any last questions? Some photos, Rick? Yes, thank you, Rick. I'm looking forward to it. Photos for my backdrop, for my green screen, right? So Oh my goodness. No, I'm going to block you, Sharon. We don't want that kind of stuff, right? I don't know how to block you right now. Let me see. Right. No negative stuff here, please, guys. And if you guys see any negative stuff, just ignore it, okay? So, right? No, Sharon, no, I'm sorry. That's not nice. We gotta be fun, but we gotta be nice, okay? Right. Astral projecting. Have I astral projected? I haven't really gotten into that, okay? But I feel that through meditation or through journeying in hypnosis, meditation, visualization, it's all kind of similar, right? It's all similar. So thank you so much. 144,000 hugs. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, Leaves of Jean. I'm not doing cards. Those types of questions I have to do with tarot cards, right? So you had a reading done. It was fantastic. Thank you, Heaven and Earth. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you anyways. So, okay, so guys, I think any last questions before my battery runs out? Yes, starting a podcast. Oh my goodness, I have to block all these people. I'm just going to block them. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys. Anyone who says something that's not so nice shall be blocked. All right, but that's okay. Oh, you want to see the cat? Yes. Yeah, thank you, Tata. That's okay. Just ignore. We ignore, right? You wouldn't believe sometimes I get strange emails and things like that. Just ignore. Don't even respond, right? I just was trying to figure out how to block the person. So, hoping to get a reading done with me one day. Thank you. I'm going to get Leo now, okay? I have to unplug this. Have you guys seen Leo? Do you know him yet? Give me a second. Leo. Hey, bugger, come on. You want to say hello? Oh, you're so sleepy. I know. He is so sleepy at the moment because it's so hot. Here he is. Hello, bugger. Are you too sleepy to say hello? You don't want to be here right now? Are you okay? There he is. There's the little bugger. You're sitting on my glasses. He usually comes around when I do readings. Perfect. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming with me on this journey. And I hope you could journey and see these things too. So you see, you can all do it. We're all psychic, intuitive, amazing beings. And we can, with our intention, reach any goal we want, see anything we want, be anyone we want. That's my last message to you, right? So, yeah, I wish you a beautiful rest of August. And I love you all. I thank you so much for being here. And thank you for following me. And I also have an Instagram account. You can find me on Instagram. I post little things there every day almost. So I'm kind of starting to love that. If you want to follow me on Instagram to get little daily messages and pictures and things like that, that'd be great. So there we go. Thank you so much. Let me just block one more little thing. Okay, there we go. Very good. Thank you. Oh, look at this little guy right now. There we go. Okay, thank you. Love you all. All the best. Ciao for now. Let's see how I can stop the live stream. Where can we stop the live stream? Yes. Here we go. I think we're going to have to keep talking on and on because I don't know how to stop the live stream. I can't see it. Here we go.